Steph Diggs looks like, the more and more he plays and gets his legs under him. I mean, he looked electric tonight. Now, I don't know how much of that was being back in Buffalo and being juiced and all the adrenaline from that, but his legs looked tremendous tonight, and that's only going to get better as he plays.
So I'll ask you that because the Diggs is the second part of the conversation. May's going to carry it, and that's what we're going to be talking about for a while, and the national media is going to crown him at this point, and now we're going to go over the top in the other direction, I'm sure. But the Diggs stuff is a real development that's interesting. And again, I'll say but just generally speaking, people are so quick to make a judgment on it. Training camp, there was some talk he's not really impressing. He's not getting open. He's not really making an impact. The first week or two, he's not doing a ton. Then he kind of settles in and he's got the back-to-back hundreds here. I think tonight was a lot different than last week's 100. I think that the juice that he showed and the precision in his route running and the way that he was moving was better. And again, maybe he's jacked up with the Buffalo thing, but is it also possible, Greg, that he's just now starting to get right? And this might be closer to what you'll see from him the rest of the way as he's got his legs under him. Because again, he's still under 11 months, 10 months from the ACL injury.
Yeah. And what's interesting is, I'm looking at the PFF numbers and I don't know how updated they are. I think they're pretty updated because they have May in the offensive lineman for 60 snaps. That Stefon Diggs only played 50 snaps in this, 50% of the snaps. He only played 30. And, I do, talking to people around this team as we were entering the season, they were like, don't go nuts with Diggs because, he's not going to be like a 70, 80% play guy for us, at least, not anytime soon. And not that surprised me, but you look back on, what they did all summer with him, and it sort of makes sense in context. As long as, he continues to make progress and continues to look good, you just wonder, with these aging guys coming off the injury that he did, you sort of get, he might have some really great weeks and might have some others where the legs aren't quite there. But I would agree. I would say tonight was a lot different than, the Panthers game in that he was dynamic with after the catch. And, that was great to see. I was just trying to look up if I could see. No, I cannot see how many yards after the catch he had tonight, but it was pretty good.